All right, so let's look at uranium. Now, there's a bit of an issue regarding uranium right now, and that's we might be stuck in the range of some sorts for a quite a while before breaking out. And the reason being is how long it historically has taken for uranium to break out. Let's see, just this accumulation right here, 175 days before breaking out to the upside properly, and seeing how liquidity and the amount of money involved just increases each year. The accumulations tend to take longer before breaking out, but that also means that the breakouts are much more explosive and go higher. This back in bull market 2004 to 2007 is was quite nice, but we had a larger one before that, to 2000 to 2004, something like that. And now I believe we might top that, just looking at how price of this commodity accumulates and how fucking long it takes for the thing to break out. It's like 2 years for this. And how this plays out, it's hard to say. I wanted price to not reject this and just keep going up. That would be pretty cool. Quite bullish, but now it's just in a limbo. Um, it's really hard to tell what's gonna happen. Like the structural line of the high is here. We need price to break above this for me to get another entry, but then the 20 EMA would be below the 100, which is not good. That means there's no trend. So it might take a long while before this accumulates. Like it could just bounce up and down like this, liquidate all of this, and then just boom, something like that. But that's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a long while, a year, I think, which, I'll have more money in the bank. My account will probably be a bit larger. So that's the play I'm looking for long term. And then I suppose we could expect price to just go like this, kind of into 2026, 2027. But let's just keep it like this for now. Uh, what's this then? Global X Uranium. This, however, looks a bit different, but still not as clean. Like I want to see clean price action for trends, but then again, I developed a system just for me to blindly follow the entry rules, exit rules, like how I did in Coco, and it worked pretty good. It worked pretty fucking good. Look, uh, we had this whole accumulation bullshit, yada yada, nothing going on, and then it breaks out. Then it breaks out. I get a lot of false signals, which is to be expected. No entries here, no entry. Then the first entry before taking it higher. And then I get re-entry upon re-entry upon re-entry. Perfect. And then it just goes. It retraces. Technically, I'm still in this trade. Depends on how you manage your risk, but that's how we can go. And that's kind of what I want to see with uranium. But I don't think we will. Not until this trend is over. And we just got to enter on the signals that we get. Otherwise, we'll miss the whole move. Uh, like, look at this. Who would have thought the trend would keep going? Well, it makes lower lows before going up, higher lows, something like that. Liquidates all of this, and then it goes. Same thing here. Liquidity liquidates, and then it goes. I gotta sneeze. Never mind. And we don't see that with uranium. Not by a long shot. Unless this is liquidated. This liquidates and then it goes. Then it might be valid, but it's not liquidated yet. So it might just have some room to move lower. Um, so maybe we could see a bottom like this, maybe, before it goes. Uh, hmm. I'll keep my eye out because I don't want to miss this move. We can't get too greedy though. We cannot get too greedy. Otherwise we'll over leverage too many positions in uranium and all of them turn against us. Like it happened with Bitcoin miners for me. So we gotta pick one, two, three, like two stocks to be in at a time and stick with them throughout this whole move. And then we have to identify the market leaders, the stocks, the businesses that are profitable, that historically have seen correlation with the price of uranium, like Paladin Energy, for example. Ridiculous correlation and ridiculous leverage uh, with uranium. 40,000%. That's not too bad. So this is the stock I'm looking to play with. And if we look at the my stock trading system, how price likes to move. I don't catch the whole entire move just because how slow moving the price of uranium is, but I do get quite a nice bit of RR. Um, I'm figuring maybe I should use this system for uranium trade just to stay out of the choppiness that occurs. See, it's a lot of chop, but then I have to be in a position for years. But that might be worth it because check it out. If let's just say theoretically, I got in on this candle, which would be a valid entry criteria, right? Like standard trend reversal pattern, breaks above, comes back, and then it goes, right? Standard. And then I'm with this entire move. I keep following the trend like this. This is ridiculous backtest. Um, we can't even see where how much R it is just because it's just how tiny the stop loss is. But let's say we got out, you know, here. Let's say here, right? Wednesday for the crossover back, right? Like that. How many days? 1,332 days. Was that 4 years? But I net That's look at that. 1,786 R on one trade over the course of 4 years. That's pretty decent. And my broker's gonna love the commissions and the swap fees. I'll tell you that much. He's gonna absolutely love that. 4 years of commissions on one trade. We'll see. Um, if I have the patience for to wait. 47,000%. It's not like, well, I should have gotten in on that trade then. Here, right here, I should have gotten in. Got taken out. No re-entry here. Here. I get back in and we're off. Um, no, I'll just probably keep it simple. Use my swing trading system for that then. But that's how you can look at it. That's how you can look at it. Trying to catch those huge trends. There's also tons of other uranium stocks, especially Australia has quite decent decent uranium stocks out there that you could look to play with. Enteron, this for example, entry coming up, entry coming up, and might look to take that higher. It looks quite bullish on the weekly chart. It's had its trend reversal pattern, and it's just looking like it wants to keep going higher. Uh, right, this could be quite nice play. You gotta be on the lookout. You gotta be on the lookout for trades to make. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I have for uranium, and it's gonna be a long while before we see our fruits of the labor, of the waiting, because it's just such a slow-moving commodity. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.